If there's one thing you need to know about me, it's this. I hate onions, okay? They don't have a nice texture at all. They're crunchy, and yet they're slimy at the same time. It's not a nice feel in my mouth. And also they make you cry. I don't like when things make me cry. But the worst part is that they're in every single dish. You find them in your curries, in your salad, in your pasta, in your stir fry. They're in almost every savory dish I come across. There's just no escaping the onions. So for my whole life, I've had to either pick them out or I'll have to just suffer through it, just eating the onions, pretending to enjoy it, grinning and bearing. This is delicious. But actually I'm dying inside. So when I moved out of my parents' house, one thing I was really looking forward to about this was that I did not have to eat onions if I didn't want to. Finally, I could make everything that I wanted, and I wouldn't have to put onions in it. I wouldn't have to put myself through that pain. But at the same time, you have to understand that onions are a very important ingredient in cooking. They're an aromatic, which means that when you cook them with oil, they flavor the oil and they release a beautiful fragrance. And when you add in the rest of the ingredients, it just makes the dish a whole lot better. It just brings all the flavors together and it just tastes great. So it's really difficult for people like me because, to be honest, I've spoken to a lot of people who don't like onions like myself, and the thing that we can all agree on is that it's not the flavor we don't like, it's the texture. So I've come across a really good substitute, so you don't have to sacrifice the taste when you want to make good food. It is this. That's right, it's onion granules. So it's just dried onion and then it's ground up into a powder. So you cook it just like any other spice. You put it at roughly the beginning of the cooking process, and then over time the flavors will develop and it will just become a lot stronger in the food. So you get all that beautiful taste and the benefits of onions without having to actually, chew on onions, because that's the part a lot of people don't like. So if a recipe calls for 1 medium onion, you add 1 tablespoon of onion powder. If you're like me, you love cooking, but you don't like onions, you need to stock up on this because you'll be using this a lot and very frequently. So that's my tip for today. So have you tried cooking with onion powder? How did it go? Would you recommend it? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.